Hi there! Welcome to Matuto with Teacher Brian.
Hi po. Ay, papasok. Kasi nakapag-share ang tawag natin.
Ang number naman sa baba,
Harry Potter. Yan. Tapi, merong paalala.
meron kasi iba't ibang uri ng number.
Let's start with an example. The average score in the final examination in college algebra at NEU is known to be 80, with the standard deviation of 10. A random sample of 39 students was taken from this year's batch, and it was found that they have a mean score of 84, test at alpha 0.05. So the question there is this an indication that this year's batch performed better in college algebra than the previous batches? So that's the question. So dito makikita natin kaagad, no? Makikita natin kaagad. Balik tayo dun sa problem. Sa problem natin, we have this. Okay? So we have this. Ang nakalagay dyan, at NEU, the average, no? The average score is 80. Okay? 80 ang average score niya. And then the standard deviation is 10. And then the sample is 39, which is greater than 30. So anong test ang gagamitin natin?
Z-test.
Z. Kasi greater than 30 siya 39. Alright? So nakalagay naman dito, ang mean score ay 84. Okay. Ano tong mean na to? Anong pinagkaiba nitong mean na ito na 84 sa mean na ito na 80? What is the difference between the two? Sinabi ko to last week. The first one, this 80 pertains to what? Pertains to?
Population.
Very good. It pertains to population. Okay? It is a parameter. Etong 84 naman, it pertains to
Sample.
sample or statistic. Okay? So this is a sample. Okay? It is a sample. Okay? So now, with this given, we can now identify the is this an indication that this year's batch performed better in college algebra than the previous batches? So ang hahanapin natin dito ngayon, ang titignan nyo ngayon, ano yung word para malaman natin kung ito ay one-tailed or two-tailed? What is the word that we need to use? Or we need to spot on para malaman natin, clue natin kung tayo ba ay magdi-deal sa one-tailed or two-tailed. Okay. So, dahil greater than siya, is it one-tailed or two-tailed?
One-tailed.
Very good. It is one-tailed. Very good. Okay. So, since n is 39 and only one sample mean is given, using the z-test and the test statistic is this formula. Okay, that's the formula for z-test. We're just going to substitute all the elements that we've structured out from the problem a while ago. It's a problem na to. So we have the population mean, which is 80. The sample mean is 84. The sample size is 39. And the standard deviation is 10. In the formula, we will obtain 2.5 as our value, okay, of z value or the computed value. Now, let's have now number 1. Okay? So since nakalagay naman dito sa problem natin, better, okay? So ibig sabihin, ang alternative mo ay yung greater than 80 kasi better eh. So mas mataas sa 80. Okay, nagagets nyo ba yung analysis?
Opo, sir.
Okay, so mas mataas siya sa 80. So kung mas mataas siya sa 80, edi of course yung HO mo, it's either equal or less than or equal to. So in this particular example, ang ginamit ni sir ay equal na lang. Okay? So equal as good as lang ang nilagay ko dito. So pwede din namang as good as or lower than, no? Or worse than. Okay? So pwede yan. Okay? So HO mo equal to 80, ang HA mo is greater than 80. Now, Our alpha is 0.05 and we all know that it is one-tailed. So going back to the table, alpha mo is, ano ulit yan? 0. 0. Your
0.05.
alpha is 0.05 and it is one-tailed. So ibig sabihin, we are looking into this data. Okay? Yan. Sa 1.65. Okay? Yan yung gagamitin natin. Alright? So, going back there. So, ang table value na tabular value ngayon natin ay 1.65. Pero kagaya nga ng sinabi ko, in making the decision, no, kunin nyo na lang yung absolute value nung mga nakuha nyong sagot. So kung negative man yung maging sagot nyo doon sa computed value, magiging positive siya. Right? So absolute value and then compare it. If CV is greater than or equal to TV, then reject HO. Okay? Reject HO. Mas mataas ba si 2.5 kay 1.65?
Opo.
Alright. Therefore, reject HO. Okay? Because 2.5 is greater than 1.65. In conclusion, yung statement form ng iyong inaccept. Ano ba yung inaccept mo na hypothesis?
HA.
HA. So yung statement na yun, this year's batch is better in college algebra than the previous batches. Okay? Naintindihan yon?
Yes po.
Okay. So let's move on.